Right now, this is our current water that we have at the project here. Look at that. I'm being serious, guys. This is our actual water that we have for the employees. Now, we have water for everybody in here. So we spend a lot of money on water for our employees that are working in our shop here, if you guys can see that. So one of the things that we are going to do, we're going to replace the actual faucet to make it drinkable. And this is going to save us money in the long run. Instead of buying gallons, we're going to put in an osmosis system. This is a 2-filter system, if you guys can see that. The filters are embedded in here. Now, the whole process is very simple to install. You are going to need some plumbing skills, or maybe minus plumbing skills, because the instructions are very simple and very intuitive to actually put together. Now, the whole system, don't get confused with the 2 valves that they give you. This is for the main water source, and the smaller one is actually for the actual drain itself, so you could pour the actual water on the faucet itself. Now, the filter system, the filters are locked in place, if you guys can see that. They're going to last you about 12 to 24 months, depending on the usage, all right? When you first open it up and set it up, you're going to have to open the valves for 30 seconds. The system will automatically time out. You are going to need a power source underneath the cabinet, just to be aware too. Now, once you set it up and you turn on the valve, it's going to automatically flush for 30 seconds. Do not drink the flushable water, because that's the dirty water, right? If you have new filters and you install it, you can always force it to flush here. If you guys can see that, there's a select button and a reset button. It's going to automatically tell you when it needs an actual filter replacement. Now, to remove the filters, you're going to have to twist them from... All right, to unlock them, if you guys see the arrow, you twist it, all right, and then it comes out. That's very simple to actually replace them, all right? Once you need to install it, go back in there. And of course, they have barcodes of where to download it when you buy the actual filters or what are compatible with this system. You twist it and it locks in place. Both have 2 systems here, right? The PC 3-in-1 and then the RO, right? So like I said, one of them's going to last you 12 to 24. The other one's going to last you about over a year, all right? So depend on usage too also. To put this together, we're going to put it together today and see how it looks and how it works. Now, everything's included, including the instructions, including your first set of filters, the system itself. You are going to need to power this up. It's capped out right now to begin with, but you have to remove these in order to set them up, and make sure you lock them in place too. You don't want the water to overflow in here. All right, my recommendation is to always start with the easiest part first, and this is it. Now, if you think you made a mistake, in order to take them out, you can't take them out. You're gonna have to lock them in place, but in order to take them out, if you want to take this apart, you push the pressure on the bottom, the top, and it comes out easily, all right? Just push them down. That's all you gotta do. Now, this automatically locks in place. You can't take it out, but if you want a permanent fix like that and don't want to completely remove it or somehow it's going to pop out, make sure you put this locks, all right? These are mandatory, so it could keep them in place and it won't come off in case it's some pressure or anything else, or you don't want drainage all around your house and have to clean up after the water. So just make sure you do that first. All right, on this place right here, if you guys can see that, this is where we're going to actually drain. And I know our plumbing is a little old, but this is an industrial area, and this is where we're actually drill the hole first. On this part, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna drain out the system, because it's gonna have to pump some dirty water, which is black water, out, and we just found the actual right spot. There it goes, one little hole, that's all it took. Put the clamp in there, line it up. All right, this is where we're gonna put the actual drain, our faucet. If you guys can see that, goes there. All right, way on the top, if you guys can see that, we're gonna take this part off now. I'm gonna put our splitter here where it meets our hose. Just make sure you turn off the water when you do this, all right? You can always use plumber's tape in case you have some leaks, all right? Right now, we're not opening up. We're gonna keep it closed until we're completely locked in place. Get your monkey wrench, make sure it's locked in place.
All right, there we go. So we are putting this pressure regulator. If you don't put it, the pressure so strong here at your house, it'll be the same thing.
All right. We'll put the
And make
lock.
sure you put this locks in here so it presses on it. Just press it like that. There it goes. Alright.
Think you got it or what?
Yeah.
It's not loose? Are you okay? So we're gonna put the fresh water right here. Goes all the way to the top, and that's a white cable.
You just put a
Yeah.
picture down. You can remove it easy as that.
Yeah, I already showed them how to remove it in the video, so we're
There we
good.
go.
Okay.
Remove the cap.
And we got bigger locks.
Push it
This
in
one
the
here.
center.
Bigger lock. And then the last one is gonna be. There you go. Here's the last one. All right. So we have our water come into the water. The white one going back up there, and the black water going in the black water. So right now we're just waiting for the actual cycle to be done. This fits pretty much anywhere. It's plenty of space here. You are going to require power. Right now, currently we don't have power in here. We're going to run some new power lines, but for now we're just running on the actual connection, the extension cord. With this, you could save up to more than 1,200 bottles of water. This is going to save you a lot of money if you're going to run a small business. Instead of buying water and water tank waters and refilling them, it's very simple to just get one of these, take it to projects. And like I said, we set it up on here. There's a faucet here. We drilled the hole. Everything's ready. It's doing the flushing. Once it's complete with the flush, we're ready to use. And like I said, we have in the shop here. We're going to save a lot of water. Employees come in here, drink water, easy to fill up. So we're gonna wait for a couple seconds on this one. Now employees could just come in here and refill the water. Look at that, pure clean water now, drinkable. We flushed it. We waited a couple seconds. We drank we drained it out. Everything's working now. Every time it's running, it is gonna run power, so it needs to be constantly plugged in, right? But look, I'm gonna show you how clean the water is. Alright guys, just to let you guys know, our plumbing is old, our piping's old here. It's because it's a commercial building here, and not a lot of good things come out of this water, but that's why it's necessary to have one of these. And when you have one of these, you save a lot of money with it. Like I said, this is a perfect add to any company that's going to host a lot of people and good drinkable water instead of faucet water. You can see the difference between faucet and a regular filtered water, and you can taste the difference too. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful, and I hope you hit the like and subscribe.